I want to turn our attention now to other local stories on this night. Violent parolees. They are kept on a short leash with new technology.
Police say it is making the streets of Sacramento safer. Serene Branson joins us live, and this is something we do see on the streets, but normally in cars' GPS systems.
That's right, Palace. We know of GPS in cars and to keep track of sex offenders, but thanks to a pilot program initiated in Sacramento just 3 weeks ago, they're using satellite technology to keep tabs on the most violent gangsters on parole. Already 2 back behind bars.
In the middle of the ghetto right now.
This tracking software and these GPS devices allow law enforcement to pinpoint a violent parolee anytime, anywhere.
It'll tell us exactly where he is in the house, right to the bedroom.
The red X marks a parolee in real time. The blue dots, every place he's been, who he's been associating with.
And we're able to track his movement and timestamp each one of those movements to know exactly what time to the second he was at that particular street corner, which is just amazing for us.
That's how Sacramento police arrested Richard Avina. After 17 years in prison for manslaughter, the known Norteño gang member was one of 10 parolees outfitted with GPS. 1 week later, he told agents he was at one location. They could see he was in another. When they surrounded him, the parolee had a loaded firearm. They traced this Bloods gang member back to the scene of a violent assault.
Because we're able to track the movements to the event and then actually backtrack his movement for additional intelligence.
The arrest came as part of a pilot program targeting high-risk gang offenders on parole, who police say are responsible for the majority of crime in Sacramento. It's a joint effort between Sacramento Police and the California Department of Corrections.
Before it's a hit and miss, you're guessing to see what they're doing. You're guessing if they're at home. You don't have to guess.
CDC agent Bill Cuellar says it can act as a deterrent for some. Still,
a gangster, they don't care attitude. And that's obvious based on these last 2 that committed the crimes with it on their ankle. It's strapped on their ankle, they're committing the crimes.
But now, someone might be watching. And they'll be putting these devices around 10 more parolees next week. This pilot program already up and running in Los Angeles, San Bernardino, and Fresno counties. Of course, this does not come without a hefty price when you're talking about the salary of the parole agent, the device, and the software in the ballpark of $113,000 a year per parolee per year. But the state says getting criminals and guns off the street more effectively and quickly is worth every red cent. Ron Jones actually talked with a gang member. That's coming up a little bit later on in the show, but here he is now with a preview.
Yeah, that's right, Serene. That's right, Serene. I spoke with a former gang member, and he says he does not need this to prove a point.